So, welcome to our last video online class section on plane shapes. So this is the third video on plane shapes, and we'll be looking at triangles, definition of triangles, and then the various types of triangles. So what's a triangle? So we're already conversant with triangles. We know what triangles are. We have seen triangles before. We have drawn one before. So, but what's a triangle? A triangle is a three-sided plane figure with three angles. So that's a textbook definition of a triangle. So a three-sided plane figure with three angles is referred to as a triangle. From the word tri means three. Tri means three. So triangle, a shape that has three angles. So since it has three angles, it also has three sides. In fact, for a regular polygon, please note this. For a regular polygon, the number of sides is always equal to the number of angles, and it's always equal to the number of vertices. So if the number of sides is 3 in a shape, for instance, the number of interior angles is also 3, and the number of vertices is also 3. If the number of sides in a shape, if it is 4, just know that the number of interior angles is also 4, and the number of vertices is also 4. So just to chip that in. So a triangle is a three-sided plane figure with three sides. Now the interior angles sum up to 180. So what we are saying is that the sum of angles in a triangle is 180. So we're already used to that. We're familiar with triangles already. So let's move straight to types of triangles. So triangles can be classified based on two forms. So it can be classified based on their sides. It can also be classified based on angles. So, but there are 6 types of triangles basically. So, but I want to break it down into 2 groups, based on sides and based on angles. Now, if you're looking at triangles based on sides, there are 3: equilateral triangles, scalene triangles, and isosceles triangles. If you're looking at triangles based on angles, like if I want to define them or I want to look at them based on angles, there are 3 also: acute angle triangles, obtuse angle triangles, and right angle triangles. Although there are other forms of triangles, we're going to look at that when we're looking at basic facts about triangles. But let's look at these types of triangles. What is scalene triangle? Now, a scalene triangle has no sides and no angles equal. So it means that all the sides and all the angles are unequal. So a triangle whose sides and angles are unequal is referred to as a scalene triangle. If you look at the triangle, all the sides are not equal, all the angles are not equal. Such triangle is referred to as a scalene triangle. Now, let's look at another type, equilateral triangle. Equilateral. So equilateral triangle has all its sides and all its angles equal. What we are saying is that in an equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal, all the angles are also equal. So if one side is 5, other sides are 5, 5, 5 each. If one angle, obviously, since all the angles are equal, and then we know that the sum of angles in a triangle is 180, just divide it by 3 now so that they will be equal. That's 6. So that's why we said that each angle is 60 degrees each. And then for an isosceles triangle, isosceles, it means same legs. So when you break it down, it's a Greek word. So it means same leg. Iso, same, selex, leg. So it means same leg. So it's a triangle that has 2 sides equal in length and 2 angles equal in length. So the 2 sides we're talking about are the 2 legs, and the 2 angles we're talking about are the base angles. The angles are the bottom parts of the triangle. They are also equal. So let me just illustrate this on the board quickly. So to explain the types of triangle, at least based on sides. So I am going to draw 3 types of triangles now. So I'm going to draw 3 types of triangles, and I will show you So So let me get a perfect triangle. Okay, so now if this is 5 centimeter, this is 6 centimeter, this is 7 centimeter, and then this is 10 degrees. For instance, so this is 80 degrees, and then to make it 180, and this is, let's say this is 90 degrees. And then in this one now, let's say this is 40 degrees. What we are just doing is just an illustration. And this is 40, so 70. So 70, 70. And this is 3 centimeter. This is 3 centimeter. And this is 5 centimeter. And this is 60, 60, 60, and then this is 5, 5, 5. So look at the first triangle. This is a scaling triangle. You can see that all the sides are not equal. So all the sides are not equal, and the interior angles are not also equal. 10, 80, 90, not equal. So that's this is scaling. All the sides and angles are not equal. Now if you look at this triangle, you can see that two sides are equal. That's the two legs. This and this are equal, but not equal to this. So the two sides are equal, and you can see that the base angles are also equal, 70, 70, and 40. So the two base angles are equal. So this is an isosceles triangle. And if you look at the third type, this is, you will notice that the interior angles are equal and the sides are also equal. So this is an equilateral triangle. So that's what I'm trying to say. A scaling triangle, all the sides are unequal, all the angles are also unequal. They're not the same. For isosceles, the sides, the two legs are equal. That's two sides, opposite sides are equal. The base angle, the base side not equal to the two other sides. So and then the base angles are also equal. So that is isosceles. And for equilateral triangle, all the sides and angles are equal. So back to the notes. So just to illustrate that, and then let's look at based on angles, acute. Now the word acute in mathematics means an angle less than 90. So a triangle that has one of its angles less than 90 is referred to as an acute angle triangle. Has one of its angles less than 90. So each angle is acute. So a triangle that's such that each of the angles are less than 90, 90, 90 each is referred to as an acute angle triangle. Now why obtuse? Obtuse in maths, it's an angle greater than 90 but less than 180. So a triangle that has one of its angles more than 90 degrees. So if you see any triangle and notice that one of its angles is above 90, that's an obtuse angle triangle. And right angle triangle, right angle itself means 90 degrees. So a triangle that has one of its angle equal to 90, just one of it equal to 90, is referred to as a right angle triangle. Now the side that is facing that right angle is hypotenuse, is the longest side of the triangle. So let me illustrate this on the white marker board. So like we said earlier, acute triangle, it has all of its sides, in terms of angle, all the interior angles are less than 90 degrees each. And then for obtuse angle, one of its angle is above 90, and therefore right angle triangle, it has one of its angle to be 90 degrees. So I'm going to draw the three types. Don't mind my triangle. Okay. Sorry for my triangle, please. Just get the concept. Sorry for the line. Sorry that the line is not straight. This should be a straight line. Sorry. Okay, I think this is better. So now this is 90. So let's take for example this is 50, and this is 70, and this is 60. So and this is 120, and this is 30, and this is 30. So this is already 90. Let's say this is 50, and this is 40. So this triangle is acute. This one now is acute. You can see that all the angles here are less than 90. All of them, all the angles less than 90 each. This one now, you can see that one of its angles, one of them, you can see this one is greater than 90. Only this one, sorry, greater than. Only this alone is greater than 90. Now you can see that this one has one of its angles to be 90 degrees. So this is obtuse, and this is a right angled triangle. So for acute angle triangle, all the angles are less than 90. For obtuse, it has one of its angles to be above 90 degrees. And for right angle triangle, one angle is 90, then others sum up to add it up to 180 degrees. So I also have a diagram here to back it up. So the diagram here is, you can see a equilateral triangle, isosceles. These two lines simply means that these two sides are equal. So scalene has no equal sides. You can see that all the three angles are less than 90. Like I said earlier, that's for acute triangle. Right triangle, one angle there is 90 degrees, and for obtuse, that's one of its angles to be above 90 degrees. So we started with definition of triangles, and then we moved to types of triangles. Like I said, there are 6 types, but I'm putting them into 2 groups based on sides and based on angles. So based on sides, there are 2 types: scalene triangles, isosceles, and equilateral triangle. Now let me just state this. An equilateral triangle is a special type of an isosceles triangle. We'll discuss that in the next video. So I said there are 3 types: scalene, isosceles, and equilateral triangle. And based on angles, there are 3 types also: acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, and a right angle triangle. So diagram here is just to help us to see the different types, so you can see sides and angles. So in our next video, which is just like a bonus video, so bonus, I'm not supposed to do this. This is above the scope of our scheme for now. So, but it's a bonus video. I'll do a video on this, and I'll also upload. It's in your notes. So I'll do a video on this to explain why an equilateral triangle is a special case of an isosceles triangle. I'll explain. So I'm going to explain all this in the next video. Please stay safe. Thanks for listening. Please stay safe and be good. Bye.